Welcome to the Isabella Banks YouTube channel. I'm Wizzy, and it's so lovely to have you here with me this evening. Now, guys, listen. Niles Gardiner and Dan Woo Woo have been crashing out spectacularly since the redacted documents from Prince Harry's visa case dropped. The Heritage Foundation is back in court demanding Harry's immigration papers. Apparently, they are convinced that redacted is just fancy talk for conspiracy. But wait, didn't we already settle this issue with the redacted documents? Or am I missing something? The court's decision was like that one friend who won't let you borrow their charger. Clear, firm, and totally unwilling to budge. Still, let's break it down because this saga is getting more episodes than The Crown. And now for the shocker of the day, Ingrid Seward. Yes, that Ingrid Seward popped up on GB News to agree with the court's decision. I know. I had to check my screen twice to make sure I was seeing correctly. And she was actually agreeing. She said Prince Harry's visa information is a private matter and shouldn't be dragged out for public entertainment. Ingrid, protecting privacy? Who knew? Let's listen to this.
Although I am not a huge fan of Meghan Markle, I do feel that in this case, Harry has a right to privacy because whatever he said in his visa form, which was redacted, they were very, very clear to make it obvious that he did not lie on his visa application. And that is what matters. The rest is personal. And I think I would absolutely hate anything like that of mine to be released to the public as if I thought the public were going to come after me and harass me. And they've clearly felt that his life would not be safe if people came after him knowing whatever is in that application form. It might be his whereabouts, it might be some, I don't know what it is, and hopefully we'll never know because I do feel that is private.
It's like watching tabloids suddenly discover boundaries. What? Who knew that they knew such a thing existed? Now, on the other hand, we have Jeremy Vine doing mental somersaults worthy of a Britain's Got Talent golden buzzer, despite being corrected by his own callers. And I mean, one after the other, Jeremy insisted that Harry got special treatment. Listen to this.
I know that I can't understand this obsession. Nobody else is having their visa application made public. Yeah, but when you think about Ozzy Osbourne and Sting and Stones, they're all smoking like mad. John Lennon's was getting on a visa, but didn't get a green card to begin with because he actually has a prosecuted in this country before he went Isn't the answer, Gertrude? Are we giving Harry a pass because he's a prince? Now, if you're American, you need to know that because they're quite anti-prince over there. Well, it's a private thing, and all this has just been revealed in the book. That's not the case. Because in 2002, it was in front of News of the World. Harry had taken jobs, and Charles had taken him to a center for the day. So I don't think he has lied because it's already out there in the open. Well, on the form he might have lied. So many has been let in that smoke heavily. Okay. Thanks, Gertrude. Thanks so much.
Do you see? Even though someone literally called in and said, Jeremy, half of LA wouldn't be in America if admitting to drug use meant deportation. But nope, Vine kept pushing. The man was committed like a hamster stuck in a wheel with no exit strategy. And remember, this is the same Jeremy Vine who was practically sobbing last year because someone leaked his private information online. Oh, the irony. He wants transparency for Harry, but the moment it's his details on display, it's like a violation of privacy time. Listen to this.
Hatred against me that someone acted by proxy. I'm absolutely certain that he knows, with 400,000 people watching those videos, that at some point someone is going to take a knife or acid to my home. But what he wanted to do was create.
Did you hear that? He thinks that someone who knew that creating whatever information that it was at the time to his 400,000 followers would create such hatred against him that someone could take harmful action against him. And yet, that is exactly what he does on his program against Harry every single day. Anyway, let's put that aside for one moment and let's talk about Niall Gardiner, the face of this Heritage Foundation debacle. My man is out here on Twitter foaming at the thumbs. He tweeted that Prince Harry's application must be released for transparency because apparently Twitter threads are the new judicial process. But what really takes the cake? Niall accidentally exposed his own burner account during his meltdown. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's given Scooby Doo reveal time. One squaddy called him out, and Niall's response was, well, so you know when now Gardiner was saying Prince Harry's immigration application should be released to the American people, there should be full transparency. The key question remained whether he lied on his application, was given preferential treatment. No one is above the law. To which someone then replied, has yours been released to the American people? Since we are the transparency train, start with yours. Then get Melania a ticket. Elon too, the Osborns. The list is endless. Buy a dildo or something and peg your small self and release that hard one you have for Harry. If worse comes to the worst, hook up with Martin Brannan. He will help you out. To which a Pamela P. Kramer responded, moron, they can look at any of my travel documents and not find any drugs, arrest, or bad behavior. None. Hello. Just a moment ago, this person was talking to Niall Gardiner, and suddenly Pamela P. Kramer was responding to the conversation, forgetting undoubtedly that he had not logged out of his burner account. Or maybe he responded with his burner account deliberately so that it wouldn't be seen as him being that aggressive in public. But unfortunately, it now then reveals the fact that he had a burner account. It's either he's not very smart or he's not very smart. Both apply. Anyway, of course, the investigation would not be complete until we go to Pamela P. Kramer's Twitter page. Then we found that actually, not only does he have a burner Twitter account, but he runs a YouTube channel discussing Meghan. The greatest hate against Meghan you have ever seen is all on this page. Well, and now that Niall Gardiner has been caught, the internet is buzzing. Where's William's burner? After all, the Mirror recently exposed the fact that William trolls online forums where he posts under fake names. That means that William has a burner account as well. So, what's his? We need to visit him. Anyway, just when you thought it was over, that is, Prince Harry's visa case was over because the documents that were requested have been released, albeit they were released redacted. Heritage Foundation has filed another lawsuit. Yes, guys, they have. They are back like a bad sequel no one asked for. According to the Daily Mail, their new argument is essentially if Harry doesn't like Trump, he should go home. First of all, the irony of claiming someone hates America while simultaneously wasting taxpayers' dollars on a pointless witch hunt is almost poetic. And second, the timing is suspicious. This lawsuit was filed way back in September 2024, but was only being made public now. Coincidence? I think not. It's literally given we didn't get what we wanted with our first lawsuit, so now we're throwing a tantrum and we're letting you know that we are not going to let you go. But this new lawsuit, let's break it down. The DHS has been crystal clear. Releasing Harry's records would violate the Freedom of Information Act, specifically Exemption 6 and 7C. Not only would it be illegal, but it would also be a federal crime. Even the Times, and you know they don't miss a chance to go after Harry, consulted an immigration lawyer who said, and I quote, there was nothing unusual about the court's decision to withhold the documents. Not only would it be illegal for them to release this information, it would be a federal crime for them to do so. I'm surprised the federal judge was convinced to take it this far. I guess I'm going to ask for Elon Musk's file now and Melania Trump's file because isn't it in the public interest there as well? Exactly. Anyway, guys, before we continue, if this is your first time on this channel, welcome. Take a moment to hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and leave your thoughts in the comment section. I would absolutely love to hear from you. If you have visited this channel before and you haven't yet subscribed, let today be the day you make that decision to subscribe. We're on a mission to reach 10,000 subscribers, and let me tell you why, okay? It's not for vanity. This milestone is going to enable us to support Prince Harry during his upcoming trial and for the campaign for the Leveson 2 inquiry when it begins, and ultimately file our petition at the UN when the time comes. To my loyal supporters who have been with me from the start, thank you for sticking with me on this journey. Your encouragement keeps me going. Don't forget to hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, so let's continue. What's the takeaway from the requests of the Heritage Foundation in this second lawsuit? I have to say, my belief at this point, and I think it's pretty obvious, Heritage Foundation is desperate. They are desperately chasing their tails like over caffeinated puppies, hoping something sticks. Spoiler alert, it won't. Just like they say no one is above the law when they're referring to Prince Harry, no one is above the law, including the Heritage Foundation. Prince Harry's privacy is protected, just like yours and mine. We are not going to be falling for the distraction. While they are busy stirring drama, Harry and Meghan are busy building. Speaking of which, have you rated With Love Meghan on Netflix yet? If not, you're on a seriously long thing. Go over there, show some love. It's not too late. The party on reviewing and rating is still on. Okay? At the moment, the rating is still too low to reflect the enthusiasm and passion of the Sussex squad. So, for all those who are probably thinking that everyone else is going to be doing the rating, I think all hands need to be on deck. Go over there, go to Google, put in INDB, and then make your way to With Love Megan. Click on the rating button at the top right corner of the screen and search for the episodes and rate each one. The third thing you would need to do is to leave a 600 character. I know 600 characters seems like it's a lot, but actually it's not that much. Okay. There are already loads of reviews on there. You can literally just take inspiration from any of the reviews on there and stamp it. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Okay, at least do something with some of the energy that is produced by hearing and consuming Sussex world content all day, day in, day out, as we push forward in this battle, which remains ongoing. All right, guys, that's all I have for this evening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates. And tomorrow, buckle up because we're diving into the latest headlines. Ted Sarandos is standing 10 toes deep with Meghan, and I have thoughts. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, this is Wheezy signing off. Peace.